All right, welcome back to Ozarks Live. We are very lucky to be chatting with my buddy, meteorologist Beth Finello. All right.
Fresh out of the weather bunker.
Yeah,
That's right. I know. I was like, okay, I'm coming.
Fresh out of the weather bunker. All right, so we've got this, what is it? Every, I don't know how, hundreds of years you see this star, the double star, the Bethlehem star, whatever you want to call it.
So these conjunctions is what they're called. They happen every 20 years or so.
They do.
But this specific
this kind.
This one, yeah.
hasn't happened since 1226.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So hundreds and hundreds of years ago, March 4th, 1226.
Yeah.
And the reason it's called the Great Conjunction is because it's the two largest planets, and it's the two largest gas planets, Jupiter and Saturn.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So they are moving closer together.
Yep.
And is that the deal? When we look at it on the 21st, it looks like one great big one?
Yes, it's going to be very bright. This is what it's going to look like. So the bottom left, it'll look like one giant star. If you have a telescope, like a really good telescope or binoculars, you'll be able to see that they're not exactly overlapping. It looks like about a fifth of a degree off, I think. A fifth or a tenth of a degree off.
Tenth of a degree, I think it is, yeah. But I mean, it's amazing because it all has to do with how fast one is, revolving around the sun versus the other. Saturn takes like, 30 years, and Jupiter takes 12. They're on two different planes.
Yeah.
So that's why it's hundreds of years before this close of conjunction happens.
Yes.
Okay, here's the scary part to me. Are we going to be able to see this? Is the weather going to cooperate?
Oh, yeah.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Thank goodness.
So we're talking about the Christmas star.
Yeah.
If you haven't caught on. It's going to happen on the winter solstice, which is Monday, the 21st. And it's actually going to happen every day next week. You're going to be able to see it. But the weather will cooperate what looks like Monday night, Tuesday night, and then Thursday night and Friday night.
Nice.
So 4 out of the 5 days.
Can you imagine how disappointing it would be if the night you really, you're thinking all this time and
I
You
would
can't
get
see
in a
it.
car.
Yeah,
I would
drive
get in a car
somewhere.
just to find it. There will be people taking pictures
Oh, yeah.
all night.
Oh, yeah.
And I've also read that if you have a telescope, doesn't have to be particularly strong, or a good set of binoculars,
Yeah.
you may even be able to pick out some of the moons of Jupiter in this.
Really?
This whole configuration going on.
And the Saturn's rings you might be able to see.
wow.
Yep.
You think with binoculars you could see? the
Maybe not like
rings?
dollar store binoculars.
That's
No, you
probably
wanna-
all I've
you
got.
wanna have-
Send me, I can find them.
You want to have good binoculars
Yeah.
to do
So
this.
where does a girl get a telescope? I have no idea. I need a friend with a telescope. That would be so
Telescopes
cool.
are us.
Yeah, I was
think,
saying, I'm
Oh,
not
of
really
course,
sure.
yeah.
And it's going to be bright. You're going to be able to see it just with the naked eye, but you're not going to be able to see the specific planets unless you do have a telescope.
Okay, what time and where do we look?
You're going to look to the southwest,
Okay.
just above the horizon,
Yeah.
and anytime overnight.
So
Really?
The best time is right after sunset.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want some clear area in
Yes,
front of
no
you.
mountains
if
or
you-
buildings.
Right.
Yeah.
If things like that are in your way, you probably won't see it.
Right.
And then you'll go, just like that, because I don't think any one of us is going to be around for the next time this
Pretty
happens.
sure we're not.
Probably not. The next conjunction is 2080. This kind of conjunction with Jupiter and Saturn, probably another hundreds and hundreds of years.
Hundreds and hundreds of years. Now,
They'll
if
be
you
talking about it, back in 2020 was the last, and people will do that.
maybe
Yeah.
they'll show a clip from Ozarks Live. You never know. So, but now if you look now, I understand you can see the two, and every night they get closer
They
and
just get a
closer. And
little
I
bit
keep
closer.
forgetting to go look, but
Yep.
that's what I'm told.
Yep, you can go see. You can usually see most of the planets some nights,
Yeah.
just depending on how clear it is and depending on where they are.
Sure.
In
Yeah, oh,
conjunction to
sure.
us. But yes, you can see Jupiter and Saturn right now, and if you keep track or if you take pictures, you'll be able to see them getting just a little bit closer.
Oh my gosh, I'd love to
This
see
is
the
cool.
Saturn rings. I think I saw them in college when I was in an astronomy class.
So,
It's so cool.
this Monday, a once in a bunch of lifetime thing
Yes.
that we're going to be able to see here in the Ozarks.
Yep.
Pretty
All
cool,
right,
Beth.
Exciting.
Good stuff. Beth
Thanks a
Finello,
lot.
thank you so
You're
much.
so